everyone. This video will cover Module 11. Module 11 is a little bit complicated, and so this video might take me a little while. I'm going to try to go through everything as thoroughly, but also as quickly as possible. So let's get right into it. So in the previous module, you completed a rough draft. You submitted it to your instructor. I get to look through it. I get to make some suggestions and feedback, give you some feedback. It may take me a little while to do this, so have patience, please. Now what you're going to do is you can add more to your rough draft if you want to, or you can take the same draft. It doesn't really matter. You're going to submit it to 2 other places. The reason I have these separated out is because now that you have a rough draft done, it's easier to get these 2 assignments completed, but you do have to submit the file to 2 more places in order to get all of the feedback that we need. So this is the process that we're going through. So kind of keep these dates in mind. There are also internal due dates in this module, which is what confuses students. So by Tuesday, October 31st, your rough draft needs to be submitted to the research peer edit assignment. And by Wednesday, November 1st, your rough draft needs to be submitted to the online writing lab. I would do these earlier, but that's the due date that you have to meet in order to complete the assignments. If you don't meet those due dates, then for the online writing lab in particular, you can't complete that assignment. Those are some revision readings just to kind of think about. And then this is the writing center spot where your information is for completing this assignment. So you are not submitting to the online writing lab through this assignment. If you click on Start Assignment and you submit your file, it just goes to me. That's it. It doesn't go anywhere else. Instead, you need to go over here to the BrainFuse Online Tutoring tab, and you need to click on that. I have to leave my student view in order to show you, because otherwise it's not going to show you what it looks like. So the BrainFuse Tutoring is over here on the side. It is a new program that we're working with this semester. It is a little confusing for students, and I've posted a video about it already. I posted information about it already, and I encourage you to use it, but it is a little bit confusing. So you can click on Launch BrainFuse. One of the things that I'm going to set up that I haven't done yet is called a task for you. And basically what that does is it emails you a task that I have filled out all of the information for you already in order to complete the assignment. And all you have to do then is submit your file. What will happen is it'll pull up on the screen in your message center, and you'll see all of the information that's about the essay itself. So like the criteria of the essay assignment, and then at the bottom is where you will upload your file. So you can either complete the task, or you can go in here through the writing lab and to submit your paper. You need to tell them that it is a research paper, which is right here. And then you're going to move forward through all of the things that you can click on. This sort of mimics having like face-to-face conversation with someone. You can provide the directions, anything that you're struggling with, and attach the document and then submit at the bottom. When you get the response back, it will go to your message center, and your message center is up here. You do have to actually go and look for the response. It's not magic. So you go to your message center, which is the drop down under your name, and you'll see a response here, and you'll have a file attached, which it'll be your file name, followed by a whole bunch of letters and numbers, and that is the file that will have all of your comments in it. When you download that, save it as a Word document, you will go in here and you'll go back to that assignment, which is in Module 11, and you'll submit that file that they have emailed back to you. Let me get back into there it goes. And so this assignment here, that's where you upload their response. Now, I've had a couple of problems with some of my other classes, the main one being students open the file in BrainFuse and there's nothing, it's just their paper. And they can't see the comments. And then usually this happens when they've uploaded in a PDF. And so what I would do is go ahead and take that file, download it, and then submit it here and see if you can see the comments in Canvas, because they're showing up for me, but for some reason some students can't see them. So try that and see if that works a little bit better for you. So again, this start assignment is for the file with their comments on it. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is submit. So, and I would do this on the same day. You submit to the online writing lab through BrainFuse online tutoring, and then you also go here to the peer edit assignment and you submit your file here. And so I've already submitted my file right here. I've just gone through start a assignment and I've submitted my rough draft. It can be the same rough draft, like I said, as you submitted to me in the previous module, so you don't have to write anything new, or you can add to it if you want to. Once you've submitted that, then that is what's going to be sent to your peer. Now, this is important because we are using the Canvas peer editing tool, which means that automatically on Tuesday, October 31st at 11:59 p.m., it is going to give you a peer's essay. So it's going to trade the essays for you, and it's automatic. You're going to get 2 peer reviews that will show up under assigned peer reviews. There will be 2 people's names. So what's going to happen is that if you don't have your essay submitted to this assignment by Tuesday, October 31st, you will not get anyone else's paper to review, which means you can't do this assignment. The reason I use the peer editing tool in Canvas is, first of all, it's fantastic to be able to use the editing tools, which I'll show you in a minute. And second of all, this means that you will not be stuck with somebody who doesn't end up doing a rough draft, because that's really not fair to you to not be able to do the assignment if somebody else doesn't do the assignment. And that's the only disadvantage of peer editing just in general, is that we sometimes get, if somebody slacks off, then somebody else can't do the work. So this eliminates that problem. The issue is if you're not paying attention to this internal due date, then you will not be able to participate. Now, if it's after Tuesday, you probably aren't watching this video anyway, but if you are, then you need to make sure you email me immediately, because there's a chance somebody else also did the same thing and wasn't paying attention, and so then I can at least give you each other's paper. So they're going to do 2 things with this peer edit. The first thing you're going to do is access their file, and you're going to click on the file, you click on the assigned peer reviews, and I'm not sure why it's pulling up like that. You're going to click on assigned peer reviews, and it will bring up a page that looks like this, except that it will be somebody else's file and not your own. So in this case, I have to show you with my file because I don't have a peer review assigned. So it's going to look like this, and then you're going to click on View Feedback. So this will be your peer's essay, and then you click on View Feedback, and it will pull up a screen that looks like this. If you expand it, it's much easier to see. And basically what this is our DocuViewer, and you have all of the same editing tools that I have as an instructor. And you can just make as many comments as you want to on this. My favorite's the little comment bubble, because that just is, it shows up, it'll show the name of the person commenting. You can highlight things too, that makes it kind of nice. Sometimes it'll highlight everything, it's really annoying, but you can then leave a comment with that. The strike through is really useful if you're seeing passages that they could just eliminate, then you can explain why you did that. And then the drawing tool is kind of fun too. Some students just like to draw pictures on their, write hi or something, but you can also comment on using that tool as well. And so really useful, very visual way. I mean, you could change the colors, so you can really get into doing a good peer edit with this. You hit escape, you get out of their essay, all of those comments are automatically saved, so you don't need to worry about it. But that is just the way that you're going to use the editing tools. You'll also have rubric. It'll say something different, but the rubric will pop up here. And basically what you're going to do with the rubric is you're going to read the directions. This is for the introduction. Does it need improvement, or are there no issues? And you're going to click on one or the other, and then you'll be able to leave comments. I can't show you exactly what it's going to look like, but you'll be able to leave comments. You need to complete the rubric, otherwise it won't count as being completed in Canvas. So you're going to click on either needs improvement or no issues. You can leave feedback if you want to, And then if you really want to, you can also leave a comment down here at the bottom. The rubric you'll have to save. So at the bottom, it'll have a save button. That one you can't edit once you've saved it. So if you have something else to add, you'll need to add a comment here. But this is just a general comment. And when you save that, the only thing it's saving is the comment itself. So you can do that as well. So the big part of this assignment is actually just doing those 2 peer edits, which you have to wait until after Tuesday to do. So you're not actually writing much new stuff here in this module. What you're doing is you're actually just you're gathering feedback. So submitting to the online writing lab, submitting to the peer edit, and then actually completing those 2 peer edit assignments. That's what's going to take you the longest in this module. So I know this was a long video. Thank you for sticking with it. If you did, send me an email. I'll add some extra credit to this module. Things are going to start getting a little bit chaotic here until we're done with the research paper. So make sure that you're sending me an email if you have any issues, and have a great week.